We all do things like moving to another location or breaking up with someone. These things can be difficult in many ways. But in today's video, let's discuss what are the ways to take it easier financially. All of the things that we spend money on are the opportunities for the government to make money on you in the form of tax. So why not learn how to reduce them so that when it comes to some changes in your life, you can really take advantage of your knowledge and skills and save some money. Okay, let's get started. When you are moving, you need to keep in mind that in most cases you are the resident of the province or state where you lived on December 31st. This is important because depending on the tax, whether it's lower or higher, you can either move quicker or stay for longer in order to enjoy the lower tax bracket for another year. If your next place of residence has lower tax rates, then move before the end of the year. And if the taxes are higher, then it makes sense to stay until the next year if possible, because then you will enjoy taxes for another year. Now, when it comes to divorces or breakups, there is a common problem here. It is the fact that when you will try to split everything up fairly, all of your assets, you may make a huge mistake. The thing is, taxes are not always on your side, meaning they are not always equal, because different assets fall under different tax categories, and so you will pay different amounts depending on your assets. So you might end up having to pay more taxes on what you've got than the other person. So you want to count everything and split up everything as equally as possible. Do not just look at the after-tax value of each asset. Next, let's talk about the ways you can get benefited from your employer. Let's consider the following scenario. You have a child who needs daycare, and it costs a lot, let's say $10,000 per year. You will need to earn more than this amount to cover this expense, because you will have to pay taxes just to cover the daycare costs. Now, because your child will go there and you will be able to work, this is in the interest of your employer. They are interested in making it happen because you will be able to work. You will be able to work better because you will not get distracted by your child. In this case, you can try to negotiate with your employer so that they, for example, would pay for the daycare. And for them, it would be a write-off because it is a business expense. You would not be taxed in this case. And so this is a win-win situation. You might say, well, what if I don't have a child? What do I do? No worries. This category of benefits is not alone. There are also categories like home benefits, family benefits, workplace benefits, and even personal benefits. I'm sure that you can apply to some of these. So think about your situation and try to get some of these as parts of your compensation or just a bonus. What's important to know is that as a business owner, you can do countless write-offs. So if you have such an option, then go ahead and do it, because then there will be a lot of tax benefits available to you. But if it's not an option, you have to look for options as well, because they exist and you can do write-offs as well. You can reduce your taxes as well. Alright, if this was useful, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel for more of this content, and as always, see you in the next video.